Let's just say I see the Blade of Frontiers, no more, no less.
It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe. And one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
They will. Can I say you should get out of this pack? He'll say no.
Possibility that's
Oh.
kept me awake countless
Wait, what?
nights.
Okay, I guess.
But
Never
I
mind.
don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
Why obey her at all? No. Yeah, she could definitely do worse, dude. I would not. There must be some loophole in the contract that lets you out.
It could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact.
He's such a hero. Yes.
The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
We can beat her if we put our worms together. Touching tips. I just fear what she'll do to us next. We'll see if it's worth. We might need the pact after all. We can beat her if we put our worms together.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Yeah, man. I totally said that. All right, bye, Mazora's Pat. I mean, what? Okay. Is his charisma the same now? I wonder. So your party's doing fine. Oh yeah, they're great. Okay, so he still has 17 charisma. Word. Yeah. But he didn't seem to have gotten anything from that. The Blade of the Frontiers. Alright, yeah, what's good?
Spare me a moment, if you please. I've something important to discuss with you.
Tell me.
We've been traveling together for a while now, and it's just about time that I shared something with you. It's a rather personal matter that I'd have preferred to keep quiet, but needs must when the devil drives. I have no choice but to speak. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
No clothes. Is it contagious? Can it be cured? I think I might have a dock leaf in my bag or some medical berries. So you've been lying to me this whole time. Let's just go with the ranger option.
Thank you for the offer, but the treatment for my condition is very specific.
Well, last time I offered treatment to a hyena, I stepped on someone's neck, so.
Often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Mm-hmm. Your illness caused you to consume raw magic. I'm going to need the details. What kind of items are we talking about exactly? Wouldn't that ruin the item? What happens if you don't consume artifacts? Are you telling me you're addicted to magic?
I'll spare you the finer details, but it begins with a simple biological deterioration, muscle spasms, disorientation, a slight ringing in the ears, and, if left for too long,
dead.
Catastrophe. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted.
There's a kind of medical treatment, yeah.
And by that,
like here.
It's
just stand right here.
That I find
look that way.
Strands of weave at the earliest possible junction.
Show me your neck. Sorry, lay right here. Close your eyes. I fail to see. Nope. I'd be happy to help. Sounds like no condition I've ever heard of. I'd say you're just fishing for loot. Where do you suggest we find the artifacts you need?
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession.
Yeah.
You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger.
Hostage?
There'll be danger involved. or great cost.
Why exactly would I risk either of those things for a wizard bear? No. And at the end of all, I lose a valuable artifact? Honestly, that sounds terrible. I see no upside on this for me. Okay. Sure.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need.
Us. What magic artifact, dude? The items you want are more used to me unconsumed. You can't have anything. What will happen to this item if I give it to
I
you?
will consume the magic inside. What was a powerful artifact will be rendered no more than a trinket. But it will save my life. Even if only temporarily.
Do I believe you? Is anything... Okay, so this is equipped by me. Word. Will has a haste helm. All of these are equipped. Okay. What happens? I'm kind of curious to see what happens if I don't give him anything. That's a heroism. Heroin. Mirror's locket. Yeah, this is dog shit, so just take that, I guess.
Thank you.
Ah, that's the good stuff. Yeah, it's like some scars on his chest.
That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
Perhaps now you'll tell me what all this is in the aid of. Your gratitude doesn't make up for what I lost. What are you going to do? No. I'm glad you're feeling better. Your condition sounds unpleasant, to say the least. How do you... Perhaps now you'll tell me what's...
Grateful as I am, the course of our camaraderie is much better served by not taking that particular detour. Not just yet.
Brother, man.
Sincerely, though. I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
Sure. I hope we don't regret. Nope. Just so you know, it was the last time. Nope. Don't mention it. Glad I could help.
My lord, I bow to your boundless kindness.
KG. His magic addiction. And... anything else? Anyone else? Shadowheart, let's respec you because you are fucking god awful. And Will can take a breather.
Gale just consumes magical items like I do wine. We truly
Just made
are
yourself sound like an
world.
alcoholic, but okay.
Nevertheless, as quirks go, that's a new one for me.
Think about it. I still need... No. Still think about... No. Join me.
I'd join you, but things are looking a tad crowded.
Trade places with Will.
Lead the way.
Okay. You're gonna go ahead and respec because... God bless your heart.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Where's our boy?
I'd better
Withers.
do the talking.
Mr. Bill Withers. Let me save beforehand, just because.
I shall be here in my camp for whenever you hast need of my services. Be assured, it is not by choice.
Okay.
As thou desire.
Okay, so I'll leave her class. That's fine. I don't need all that shit. Cantrips, this is all good. Subrace. Half elf cantrip. And it skills off intelligence. I do not want that. Can I change that? Can I not change the cantrip that she has? Okay, I can change this here. Alright, so not this. Does she only have intelligence ones? Or can I change this now? No. Can I not change her half, her subrace? I guess it's tied to her story. I guess I could use this instead. Right? To just like... not be something offensive and just use something that, since this is like intelligence to cast and her intelligence is fucking 10, maybe that's not the play. Retrag is fine. Minor illusion. So yeah, so alright, that's just to do that. Mage. So mage hand is fine. I can use things that basically I don't have to attack an enemy. Just because that way. Yeah, I don't want to use stuff that requires her to. A bowl of acid that damages each creature it hits. So this is an intelligence thing, but I could just throw the bubble on the floor, right? And enemies would get hit by the acid. But it's still... because I guess the bubble still works regardless, right? Strike with your weapon, not with intelligence, no. This is also... I don't fully understand... I guess because it's too... yeah, I guess I could fail the spell regardless, right? So let's just use like something I can use at any point. Mage hand is fine. Dancing Lights is terrible. Friends. Gain advantage on charisma checks against non-hostile creatures. Right. Oh, but I have to enchant. Oh, I see. I have to enchant the character. Okay. Let's just go with like True Strike. Because that's always 100%, right? So, but it is though a concentration spell, which is I don't super love. Maybe Mage Hand is just better, but it only lasts for 10 turns. Right. Let's just go for Blade Ward. And then you're a cleric. That's great. I'll keep you as a cleric because I don't want to change your thing. Trickery Domain I feel very iffy about, but as far as these go... okay, so here now I can actually use Bursting Sinew for your proper thing. Sacred Flame can fuck right off. Reduce Flame... just to make a light. Floating a corpse doesn't sound bad. Blade Ward. Wait, don't I already... didn't I get Blade Ward from this? I did. Okay. You know what? Let's just take Acid Splash. I don't really understand how that works, but I can check. And if it doesn't work the way that I wanted, then I just do something else. Explosion Corpses is definitely always... you know what? Let's just do that. And let's take the High Elf cantrip as Blade Ward. And... everything else... Thaumaturge is nice as well. Intimidation and performance checks, which is not bad, but... guidance is very nice. Resistance is... not particularly... just take this. Trickery, subdomain. Okay, let's check this. Okay, so... unorthodox, Trickery Domain, she learns Charm Person and Disguise Self, which is not particularly very interesting. Um,